Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month in these general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. The tarot deck I'm using is the Taramuka Tarot deck. So also, happy birthday to the Cancers out there. I wish you a very happy birthday and a blessed solar return. So all that being said, now on to your July 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Cancer, is the Six of Rods. This card has shown up for a few of the signs so far this month. This is victory after a battle, being victorious in some way. You've shown the world what you can do. You may be showing people that you are up to some kind of challenge, but what kind of challenge is it? Is it work? Is it in your family life or relationships with people or things you're creating? And you may see that some small goal or achievement that you make in July is a stepping stone or opens the doorway or leads you to another type of victory later on, sometime over the next 4 to 5 months. Some of you may have shown people how to do something, taught some people something. Could be one of your kids, could be your grandkids, could be students, could be people you work with. Could be family. I don't know where it's going to be, but it's like, I feel like you've shown somebody, some people or someone something that feels like you've given them a real insight or education in July. You may do some things with changing your name. You may change your name. Maybe you were divorced and you kept the last name and now you're going to revert back to your maiden name. Or because I'm hearing changing your name on the directory. So I don't know what my guides mean by directory. That could mean a lot of things. Could be in some kind of internet search. Could be in something else. I don't know. But I get changing your name. Some of you Cancers will be finding yourself rebounding really strongly after a relationship that's ended. So that may have already ended before July. Could be recently, could have been months ago or years ago. I don't know, but for some reason in July, you're like rebounding after that relationship. And this is going to give you a lot of self-confidence. I feel like Cancers are going to feel more like strutting their stuff, you know, showing the world what they're made of, showing what they got. Like you're conquering a lot of fears and self-doubt and insecurity. But how you're doing it, Cancer, it's going to be different for all of you, what avenue you take to conquer that. Anything that got held up, could have been held up by the government or, you know, through red tape or protocols, or could be in a school situation or in a visa situation, I don't know, but, or banking situation. Something that got held up gets passed through. It goes through for you now. So it could be a loan you were waiting for, a job you were waiting for, a position to open up, a promotion you were supposed to get, a raise that you were meant to get, checks in the mail that you were supposed to get from insurance companies, divorce settlements, lawsuits, anything like that. But something that was hung up with rhetoric and red tape now finally comes through for you in the month of July. The next card you have here is the King of Rods, and this is a fire sign person. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, Cancer, if you are on the Cancer-Leo cusp. This could also be you if you have a rising or moon sign that is a fire sign. You know, I feel that it's some of you, this does represent you, and what I'm getting is some things that you're going to be putting out there, or something in particular you put out there is going to be good for you generating money. You may start, like, because I'm hearing a whole new ball of wax to play with. You may even start to be using new technologies also. So if you know, maybe there's new technology coming out on the market, or it's just new to you. But I get you, like, my guides are showing me getting involved and working with and dealing with and using new technologies. For some of you, this could be somebody that wants to be your friend, wants to be your partner in business or work or in love. But for some of you, you could have issue with the King of Rods. So, you know, when the people cards come up, these court cards, it's always harder to read because to me, they usually do represent people. Sometimes it represents the sign I'm reading. Even if you're like, I don't have fire in my rising or moon sign, and I'm not born on the cusp, sometimes it still can represent you by some dynamic of you. But I do get for some of you, this could be somebody that you're having to deal with, that wants to tell you what to do, or is acting kind of like an authority over you. This could be a boss, it could be a spouse, it could be somebody you haven't dealt with yet. Somebody new coming in that wants to be kind of like giving you the, you know, like, you're going to listen to me. Could be a parent. For some of you, the King of Rods has captured your attention, for sure. You may look at the King of Rods, if this might be somebody you already know and you're dealing with, and you may look at them like they're up, they're down, they're this way, they're that way, like they're all scattered and all over the place. You know, they have a lot to say, and they could be troubled by things. So if you're close to them, they could also be wanting to lean on you for emotional support or crying on your shoulder. So you're going to have to sift through how this plays out for you, because if you listen, this card is meaning multiple people. It's not all the same person, obviously. And they may be generating a lot of complaints, and they want to fix that. So they could have a business and people are griping about them as a boss, or, you know, they could be a parent and their kids are not happy with the way this King of Rods is handling things. And so the King of Rods may want to fix that and change it. So they may be coming to you for like emotional support, ideas, problem-solving techniques, using you as a sounding board. So you're going to have to sift through who this King of Rods is for you. Next card you have is the World, and this is the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you more control. Now, if it flipped upside down, you could feel the lack of control, but my guides will tell me one way or another whether it's control or lack of control for you. This could also be karmic cycle ending and karmic cycle beginning. You may feel kind of like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Some of you Cancers may feel like you've got to be the mediator here, where like this one's upset and that one's upset and they're not getting along and they're not talking to each other. So you may be the mediator or the monkey in the middle dealing with with two people. You may have some situations that change so drastically that you may feel like your life or your world or your mind gets turned upside down in July. And it could be like how you have to handle your business partner, or how you have to handle things at work or your job or at your business. You may have even someone kind of like nosing around in your business. And it could be the King of Rods for some of you, but for some of you, maybe not. But I feel like it's a good chance it could be them. But I get like they're like being too inquisitive, or they're looking at your social media pages, and they're, kind of, I want to say stalking, but it's kind of ridiculous. Social media is there. People are going to look at it, right? Like, what are you going to do? But that could be happening on a dating site, social media pages, could be just asking you nosy questions. So it could be a sibling to you, could be a significant other, could be a friend. I don't know, but whoever it is, I do get some sense of them like nosing around. And they could be very direct and upfront and just be asking you a bunch of questions directly, or they could be doing it covertly. And I feel like your mind or your goals, like your mind is set on some prize. And I get, you can't be dealing with all this trivial crap over here. Like, you don't want to deal with it. Like, you're like, I got this focus. I'm headed towards this goal. I'm headed towards this project. And that's like extraneous crap you don't want to deal with. That's what I feel like. Like, it's almost like, a flea or a fly. You just want to flick it. And you're going to be dealing with some stubborn behavior that's going to come up with people this month. It could be your own stubborn behavior, but it could be the King of Rods. It could be people in your life. But be prepared, because I get Cancers dealing with at least one person or maybe several people that are behaving quite stubbornly in this month of July. You may really feel like, I want to spend some time in deep thought and meditation on thinking about myself and my career or my goals or self-care. You may feel like you need to start focusing a little bit more on yourself. So the next card you have here is the Hermit, and the Hermit is a very spiritual card. This is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. This could be you being the Hermit, where you're going to take a step back from a situation and get a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you're still going to be guided by your spirit guides nonetheless. Some of you Cancers may feel like you've stopped believing in something or someone, and or in a situation, and that I get this sense or feeling of like losing faith. And you may want to get back to that faith. It could be religion. It could be spirituality. It could be just what you believe in. But I get like losing faith and not believing in something, and maybe feeling like maybe your guides are urging you to go back to it. And I feel like you may feel like you've been put upon by so many things, people, situations, circumstances that have caused you to say, I don't believe in it anymore. Because you may feel like if there really was a God or a higher power, or the universe was watching over me, that I wouldn't have all these burdens or things or terrible troubles or situations that have happened to me. But as you know, we all have karma. And so, some of the things you may have experienced, you may feel like a victim, or have been unjust or unfair to you. But do you remember your karma? We don't really know our karma unless you do deep dive investigations into it by getting past life regression, which is done through hypnosis, and you can see your past lives, and then maybe you could see your karma that you came here to solve. Maybe even through doing something that's called soul retrieval. I've never been through a soul retrieval. I've heard about it. I know someone who's been through it. I also know someone who does it. I don't know them personally. I just know of them. They're not anywhere near my area. I don't know if you can do it remotely. I guess you could. But these are the things that are going to help you know what your karma is. So try not to feel too burdened and like forgotten or put upon, because you really, unless you really can do self-hypnosis, or you're so in tune with yourself, you know, and have figured out your karma, you may be, all these burdens may be really, you know, past life karma that you're working through. You know, be careful that you don't jeopardize your career by saying something that's too blunt or off color. Or in July, you may be reflecting and thinking, uh-oh, maybe I already did jeopardize my career by something I said to my boss or a client, or, you know, so just be careful of that. It may have already occurred for some of you because, you know, it's a general reading and timing is different for all of you. So some of what I said to you may have already happened a year ago. Some of you, it may be happening right now or happening a year from now. It's going to be different for all of you, but just keep in mind, be careful of what you say to bosses, clients, and customers, because you may feel at some point like you did something wonky that is now jeopardizing your career. Even though it may have been just what you said. You may have been correct in what you said. But everything happens for a reason, so I'm sure it will work out in its way that's the best for you. So the last card you have in your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes being tired and exhausted of your hard work and effort, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. If you're non-working, this could have to do with money, your money and your finances, maybe working for you, like in investment sense. There's things that you have to do, focus on, or adjust to do with your work that you're doing or your finances that you already own. There's new information that's going to be coming in for you, either about your current job or position, or a new job or position that could come in for you. Or if you're non-working and you're retired, it could be new information that's going to come in for you about the stock market, the bond market, cryptocurrency, property, wherever your money is invested. You're going to get some kind of new information in July and in August about it. You know, some of you may want to raise your vibration more and may seek counseling or help to do that. And that could be through getting Reiki or pranic healing or some other type of healing modalities, or through meditation, yoga, and things like that. That I know that doesn't have to do with this card. I don't believe it does. I feel like that was a pop over from the last card. Someone could be strategically telling you how to handle your money. And you need to be cautious about that. Because if they're not a financial advisor that gets paid to do so, and maybe even in that case it could apply too. There could be some weird, like, be very careful of getting financial advice. I don't care where it's from, whether it's from watching people on YouTube, whether it's from or other places on the internet, or whether it's from friends or relatives that seem to be in the know. Be careful of that. Some of you you're going to incur some big expenses or some kind of strain on your finances to some new job or business endeavor that comes up for you. So you may, in the long run, make good money from it. But on the onset, you may have to lay out some money. Like maybe you're getting a new job and you have to move. And moving costs money. It ain't cheap, right? Or, you know, you get a new job, but now you need new clothes because you used to be able to be more casual or wear what you wanted, and now you have to go out and start getting more business-looking oriented clothes. So that would be an expense. So you may have some expense that's going to occur from some new job or new business opportunity or new endeavor that could be getting ready to open up in your life in this month of July or soon. Some of you may even receive a raise or a commissions check, and either one could be a considerable amount of money. This could also come to you if you're not working. You could get some kind of, like, I don't know, stock market split, and then the company pays you money because it gives you the option. Are you going to go with the new company, or are you going to take the payout? You could get money that comes to you, a good sum of money could come to you in some other way other than a raise or a commissions check. It could come to you through financial investments, even property. If you're going to sell a property, wow, you're going to do really good right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but be careful, because if you do sell a property and you make a lot of money and you don't turn around and invest it within by the end of the year, you're going to get hit with like big capital gains taxes. So watch out for that. So amethyst is the best stone I got best gemstone crystal for Cancers to work with, use, or wear in the month of July 2021. So this would be the best gemstone crystal to put on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you're meditating. To wear it as a beaded bracelet, always good and more powerful to get the energy of the stone when it touches your skin, or wear it as a pendant. You could sleep with it under your pillow to help you with your sleep. And amethyst helps with addictions. It enhances and improves the immune system. It also improves the skin appearance, promotes digestive health, reduces headaches, helps with regulating hormones, increases spiritual awareness and psychic abilities and positive transformation, relieves stress, and enhances memory. So, wow, that's a lot of things for amethyst. It's really good for psychic vision, and I do get, it's going to help increase your psychic abilities very strongly, Cancer, in the month of July, and maybe always. If you know that you have to go to an event or that you are eating something spicy, my spirit guides are telling me this will help you if you're wearing it while you're eating spicy foods to not get bothered by the spices as much if you're prone to have issues with eating spicy foods. It's going to help stabilize your energy and helps you deal with the karma that you're working through, which is very interesting because karma did actually come up in your reading. It's going to help you relieve tension and pressure in your body, especially headaches. So this does look like a good gemstone crystal for Cancer to use in the month of July 2021 and perhaps beyond. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can go to my Vimeo on-demand pages on my website at theluckymermaid.com, and there you will see all the different video series I record using a variety of divination tools for very specific topics. And then you just click on this sign under the video heading that you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. But I always post the most recent video series down below in the description box in the Show More section. And some of the most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. I did the Center of the Celtic Cross, which is 6 cards That video link is below. Also, my solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That link is also below this video, and those predictions last for 6 months. And I use the same format for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. You might want to check those out if you haven't done so yet, because those predictions will last for 6 months. And with the eclipses, those predictions and events and occurrences can go out and reverberate past those 6 months in some cases. You might want to get my Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot, and Crystal readings. Those predictions go out 3 years in time, up until March of 2023. My career and finance, Psychic Tarot, and Crystal readings, those predictions last 12 to 18 months, and I believe those go out until November of 2022. And my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021, Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings, those predictions go from March of 2021 until March of 2022. If you would like to help support my readings and my channel and the work I do here, you could make a donation to my channel. I have a donation link which is underneath all the video series I have listed below, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and have generously donated to my channel. It does help a lot, and it does mean a lot. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook. Those predictions are usually written. They're usually 4 to 5 paragraphs long. Therefore, anyone that feels compelled to go look at it, you may say, well, how's that possible? Well, my spirit guides know who's going to go look at it. I don't. And maybe you'll read it and there'll only be 1 or 2 messages in those 5 paragraphs that resonate with you. But I do believe most people find there is something there that resonates for them. So you might want to check those out as well. I'd love to see you over on my social media pages. So I hope you have absolutely great things that happen to you and blessings that come to you in this month of July of 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.